outs with runners at the corners. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Tanaka. Already a homer for him in this
はい、
one.
2打席連続
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's good.
はい、どうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで、MLB THE SHOW やっていきたいと思います。さあ、東京シリーズが終わって帰ってきて翌日に撮っております。まあ2戦目は見れてないんですけど、まあ帰りもう1泊2日だったんで、まあそしたらね、まあ2試合目で大谷さんがホームラン打ってね、なんで1試合目に打ってくれなかったかな。ただね、打球めっちゃ速かった。速すぎて見えんかった。まあでも見れただけでよかったですね。まあちょっと一つだけ不満を言うとフリーマンが見れなかったからちょっと残念ですね。いやベッツはもうなんとなく分かってたとかあれだったけど、フリーマン出てないとき、3番フリーマンじゃなかったとき、ってなった。あれってなって。そしたら脇腹の不調って何やねんってなった。まあまあまあ。
Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes.
無理じゃに。あ、やべ。
Dives but can't make the catch. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone and drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Pops this one up on the infield. That ends the inning. So it's no run. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Rain Duncone. This one is labeled. It's off the wall. He turns and heads for second. In at second with a 2-out double. That was a nice swing he put on that one. It really jumped off the bat, and he comes away with the double. And now the center fielder, Tanaka. Ripped down the line for a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And the tying runs at second base with a double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and follow. Runner takes off for third in the dirt. And he swipes third without a throw. Left-handed batter waiting. Line drive. And that's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. Now, a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to short. That ends the inning. Nothing across. This wasn't his best.
打率がね上がんないね。
Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Tanaka. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Lifted in the air.
いやー上がっただけ。
Drops into the glove. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can play this run now. And now the DH, Tanaka. One of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. So close to getting through the frame without having to deal with the meat of the order. Can't let that single lead to a meltdown.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. Miller leads off of first with 2 away. That one clips the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
ボール
And it's
か。
foul, and the at bat keeps going.
いやでもあれストライクって言いそうな感じする球してるわ。
Ball 2.
あ
Spoils that one. It remains 2 and 2.
シー
Drive. Forget it.
ど真ん
Long
中
home run to right. An absolutely titanic shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident, and I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too.
そうそうトリプル A に上げてはいかがでしょうか。
Patient approach in that at bat. He let some bad pitches go, found one he liked, and didn't miss. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Tanaka. Already a homer for him in this
はい
one.
2打席連続
Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game.
3-run home run.
And this game is tied. It's 7-7. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer. Hard ground ball, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day,
やべ
picks over, and the runner breaks for second.
残念だったな
Not in time. He's safe.
Hey, right guy, know what better up there.
At the belt, kicks and delivers. Runner on the go again. This one along the left field line. Diving, it gets down, could be trouble.
三塁いけるぞ
Going around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. You talk about strong hands. He's got it. That one was inside, and it got
4打数3安打2ホーマー。まあまあまあ完璧ですね。言うことなし。
Tanaka looking to help his team stay red hot. Can they keep it?
田中
All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Isael Urbina.
Isael.
田中
And we're underway.
First pitch, 6 o'clock.
入ってそうだなあれ。
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a liner to left.
古典ああナイスサプレー。古典かと思ったよ
Now
今。
the third baseman, Tanner Schobel. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. 1 out and the base is empty. Late with the swing there. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
よ
Got
ー
the
し
hitter swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita.
外しすぎ。
Here's a grounder right side. Lockwood Powell steps on the bag, and 1-2-3. That's the inning. So digging in, Tanaka. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. The defense will need to be sharp here.
あ、やっべ。
In the
振り
air
遅れた。
on the infield. Umpire signaling for the infield fly. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo
ライ
Yoga.
ト。
Yoga with the apes.
センターなの
Sorry,
か。
no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Racing over to make the catch. So up next, Walker Jenkins. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And that one fouled off. Jenkins making the start in right, batting 5th today, a former first rounder in 2023. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Second inning, no score thus far. That one to first. Lockwood
空
Powell.
振らんか。
And steps on the bag for the out. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Alan Serta. And that is out number 3. So they go.
よし。
We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. And now the DH, Rain Duncombe. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Now here's the 0-2. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. They get the leadoff batter here in the 3rd.
曲がる曲がる。
Digging in for the wind surge, Andrew Cassetti. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather.
0-1. Ball! That pitch is out.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing lifted to left field.
上がっただけ。
Moving under it. 2 away. Next up for the wind surge, Danny De Andrade. Puts this one in the air down the line.
I got it.
危ない。ちょっと飛ばされたな。
1 out and 2 on. Now,
Hey, big one
Tanaka,
right here. We
coming
need
off
you.
a big
Here we go.
one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs.
危
Pitch
ねえ。
misses there, and that's ball 1. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded.
いや、低い。そして振るの早い。あ、まあいい犠牲フライなんじゃないですか。
It's carrying.
あ、惜しい。
Bounces off the wall and
フェン
makes
スまで
the
あとちょっと。
Runners tag up from second and third, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
まあ、この1点があれば十分だったり
Top of the 4th
する。
inning with wind surge at the dish.
The left fielder, number 2, Misael Urbina.
In there at the knees. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Way
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
あ
Just
Down to 3-2.
missed. No reason to get over aggressive in this 3-ball count. They've been
Yosh,
really quiet at the
lucky.
plate, so they need base runners first and foremost. Here's the 3rd baseman, Tanner Schobel. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up.
0-1.
The wind surge, trailing by 2. Top half of the 4th.
Ah.
That one ripped into right
入りはし
center.
ないか。
It one hops off the wall, could be trouble. In at second with a 1-out double. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but he put a little too much top spin on it to get it out of the yard.
Aaron
Stepping to the plate
Sabato.
next for Wichita, Aaron Sabato. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Ball 1
Ball,
there.
that's inside.
Fly ball, right field.
上げた浅い。
2 down. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Luke Keishel. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game.
0-1. Yep, that ball went out. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. There's a strike at the knees.
Nice. Thank you.
And that'll do it. A double in the inning, but the runner Tanaka will hit next.
Tanaka. 満塁。
1-0.
Feels like an inflection point early in this one. 2-out base hit could bring in a couple of runs. The middle and handles this chance as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get. We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1-1 pitch fouled away. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Alan Serta, 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 0-1. Bash down the right side, but foul. The wind surge, trailing by 3. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. That misses. 2-2.
真ん中入ったけど危ねえ。
Gauthier. And there's 2 down. Next up, Rain Doncone. Went down on strikes the first time through. That one in there. Strike 1. Doncone, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Fly ball down the
取れ
line.
るのか。取れたらナイ
Towards
ス。
the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books.
ポン。
Top of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Andrew Cassetti. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach.
0-2 is the count.
よし。
Struck out swinging. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny DeAndrade. Up the right field line. And
わ
it
地
stays
味にして
there.
フェア。二塁行け。うわ最悪その守備。
Around second now, going for third.
回れ。
At third
うわ
now, with
最
one
悪なんだけ
away,
どそれ。
that's a triple.
はあふざけんな。
That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. This next at bat looms very. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there.
マジか。
It's gone. Touches them all. It's 3-2.
マジか。
An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming
セ
off
ン
the
ター
bat
方向
was
に持っていくのか。しかもあ
impressive.
れ
You can feel very good about that dinger. Foul ball there. The wind surge, down a run. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. Right through there for a strike. Late swing fouled it off. 2 outs and nobody aboard. It's ball 1.
Inside.
セカン。
Ball up the middle. Fernandez.
サンキュ
Plenty
ー
of。time. Inning over. So they get
この回までか。
Now pitching
Ah.
for the Drillers.
Now a right-handed arm out of the
Now
bullpen.
batting,
Jack
number
Dreyer
23.
coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense.
打球上がんない。
Hit for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. So here in the 7th inning, he keeps the hitting
Now
streak
batting,
going, and that's
the third
got to be a
baseman,
load off his
Cody.
mind. I'm sure he'd like to just focus on
Cody.
each individual at bat, but in the back of his head, there goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Another full count pitch. He hits a fly to center. Racing over to make the catch.
1点差じゃ怖いね。
Tanaka
Oh, cut,
with a
nice.
fine two-way performance in this one. Good pitching and hitting.
3打数1安打。まあピッチャー的にも微妙っちゃ微妙。いや大事、君の二刀流選手たちの現状を聞きたいんだけど、現時点でどう感じている？これからはもう二刀流として活躍していきたいです。ローテーションに残りたいです。はい。5試合に1回くらい先発させてラインナップに組み込んでいきます。わかりました。はーい。毎日頑張ってくださいねって感じですね。はーい。てかめっちゃすごくね連勝。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。12連勝中。開幕のあれは何だったんだ。
Tanaka currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today?
さあ。ホームラン
Coming
くだ
up to
さい。
the dish for Tulsa, Tanaka. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. In the air, out towards right center. Pretty deep.
伸び
Pulls
る
it in, and there's two away. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch.
広
For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. That's a base hit. Chance at a triple.
そ
Relay
れは
to
させる
third.
んじゃない
Safe.
セーフかーい。
Up against it with two strikes right there, but still managed to win the bat. The way outfielders cover ground these days, it's really hard to get fly balls to fall in just about anywhere. That time, it was placed perfectly for the extra base hit. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss
Change
late
up.
on that one. Strike two.
No ball.
With his
Two
teammates
strikes.
driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some
Huh?
more runs.
当たってないんすか今の
With。a 0 in the hit column so far.
いい
Struck
カ
out
ーブ。
swinging. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down.
最初に振った球と同じ
Two
だ
away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for
あそこ
Tulsa.
で
Tanaka.
はちょっと予想ができなかった。
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. And there's the ball.
外に多いな。そろそろうち来ると思うんだけどな。スイー
Swing
パ
and a
ー
miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. In time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
むずいな。
Two outs and runners at first and second. Digging in for the Drillers, Tanaka. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat. Hitless so
フェア
far.
フェアフェア
This one's through for a base hit. Runner around third.
回れ回れ回
They
れ
play cleanly. One run comes in. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. Beat the tag.
同
And
点
it's a tie game here in the eighth. So now it's the
Now
four-hole
back,
hitter,
the left
Eddie
fielder,
Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
And the pitch. Got the strikeout
スト
looking.
ライクアウト
Nice job controlling the damage out there.
あー延長でサヨナラになるパターンかこれ
He's capable of giving them more than he did today.
出た4打数1安打まあまあまあ
Tanaka getting ready to hit. First and second
Tanaka.
with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Turned
あ
on
ー
the
振るの
foul,
早かっ
wide of
た
left. And the lefty.
うースリーパー
0-2.
On the
やべ
ground to second, might
ゲ
be
ットゥーコー
two.
ス
Off balance speed.
俺はセーフ
Throw to first, but not in time. One away. Runners at the corners here. Next to bat for the Drillers, Eddie Rosario. Here's the 2-2. There goes the runner.
おいった
Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long.
グッバイ
Powers this one out to right field. A 3-run home run. And they grab the lead. It's 3-0. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. He let some bad pitches go,
完璧だね
found one he liked, and
Leading
didn't
off for
miss.
Tulsa, the center fielder,
NARF
number
is a
23.
proud sponsor of this broadcast, offering chemical solutions to everyday problems. What
1-0.
kind of solutions? Don't worry about it. Tanaka steps to the plate. Currently a top 5 prospect in the Dodgers system, and there's a lot of hope in
あー
LA
真
for
ん
him
中
to
ちょっ
help
と
him
高
down
め
the road.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two one.
High in the air, out to right, Town settles under it. And there's one away.
こす
Welcome
った
back.
感
The
じ
Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. This one is labeled. And it hits the fence. Round first, hustling for 2. Round second, going for
それはアウ
third.
ト
The
でしょ
relay. The tag, out.
それはアウトでしょ普通に
2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
number 23.
Pitch
1-0.
misses there, and that's ball 1. That one is smoked, right field.
うわーパワーが
Early
ね
on with
パ
one
ワー
out.
が
And now the first baseman.
パワ
Here's the payoff pitch. A frozen rope. And that's a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in. And he's out.
ーマジ
trying
無
for
謀なやつ
two.
多すぎる
All set for the start of this inning. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa,
Number
Tanaka.
23.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Got it started a little too
フ
early
ラン
there.
蹴ればデ
Strike
ッドボール
one.
やった
That's quite a location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot. What confidence to go back to back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Try to get him chasing on the
う
changeup.
んまあまあまあ
Hit
あー、いい
Miss.
スライ
That's
ダ
a
ー。
K. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired
回
in
っ
the
てきた。
8th. Bases are empty with 2
5の
away.
0は避けた
Now
い。
it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tanaka. And this is most likely the last chance to keep the hitting streak
Change up.
alive.
No balls. 1 strike.
Inside,
1-1.
nearly clipped the hitter. Swing and a foul straight back. Hard
Yo,
grounder
shush, shush.
into the outfield for a hit.
ちょっと下だったか、ボールは。
And that extends the inning.
The left fielder.
Now at the dish, Eddie Rosario. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Runner at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side, Wilson. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and
まあ
that-
試合には勝つでしょ。
this wasn't his best game.
あら、これ何試合目だっけ俺。あと1試合ある。あと1試合だな。
Digging in for the
Batting
drillers,
third, the center
Tanaka.
fielder,
Doing
number
a fine
23.
job at the plate recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
Let's go, Drew.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Bouncing ball here rolls foul. Tanaka measures 6'4", just 21 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Foul ball there.
Punch him out.
Fly ball down the
ゴリゴリに
line.
ボール球。
Rushford ranges to the right, snags it for the second out. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella? That's down, a base hit.
前でした。
Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off.
Leading off
If you're
for
in the
Tulsa,
minors
the
and you
center
show that
fielder,
kind of swing
number 23.
consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Tanaka, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1.
Ball.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
いやー、振り遅れーと思ったけど、カーソル的問題が、いや、若干振り遅れてるな。あー、いいところでスイーパー。あれは無理。あー、チェンジアッ
Swing and a miss.
プ。うまい。
One gone leading off the 4th. Man at first with 1 gone. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Tanaka.
Hey!
下げすぎた。
All one's the count.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. With a double play situation,
Kuribo
it's unusual
完璧に。
that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Off the mark there. Ball 1. On 0-2, he expanded the zone but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. In the air, along the left
いや
field
切れる
line.
な。
And that is a foul ball. Runner at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
いやー、
Got
で
the
チェンジアッ
strikeout.
プ。
Pulled the string on the changeup. We're back here at the ballpark. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in, Cam Devaney. On a line for a base hit. Around first and digging for second. Here comes the throw. Tag, and he's in
He's
there.
in there.
Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them
い
with
や
that. Plenty of options now. And a little something
やられてるから
extra
打ちたいな、
at stake in
ここ。
this at bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy.
Hey! 0-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Swings through it. Can't be swinging at pitches that low,
No ball, 2
particularly in a double play situation like this. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
よし。
Ball, that's out.
危
And
ない。
it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater.
やばい。
Out swinging. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance
最後
home.
の3試合微妙すぎる。3三振は良くない。さすがに。緩い球に翻弄されすぎ。笑った。さあ、AA にはいつ上が、AAA にはいつ上がるんですかね。わかんないですけど、まあ、次回も頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで、本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。